There are only 5 new COVID-19 cases reported today. Oahu and Maui had 2 each, with the Big Island logging 1. That brings the overall statewide total to 504 cases. State officials say while today's numbers are promising and could bring us closer to lifting the stay-at-home order, a lot still depends on what happens through the end of the month. Manolo Morales has the latest.
Lieutenant Governor Josh Green says the days ahead are critical. And even if the state removes the stay-at-home order by the end of the month, he says certain restrictions will still have to remain in place, such as social distancing. State officials point out that the number of new cases tends to be lower on Mondays because there isn't as much testing done during the weekends. But Green says an increase of just 5 is a good sign as long as we don't see a dramatic spike in the week ahead.
My hope is we see numbers in the teens. If we see numbers in the teens, then our curve has continued to stay flat. If we see 20s and 30s, then social distancing isn't working as well.
Green also expressed optimism that more than half of those who have been infected have recovered.
At the end of the day, we have to make sure that people get well. 310 have recovered out of 504. And that the curve flattened so significantly that we can finally reopen the state.
It is ultimately up to the governor and Major General Kenneth Hara, the incident commander, to make the decision on lifting restrictions. Hara told the House Select Committee on COVID-19 that he is encouraged by today's numbers, but he's still troubled by those not following the law.
It's those few that do not follow that could create a huge increase, right, and a spike and a huge cluster for us that would lead to widespread. So that is my concern as we are thinking about rolling back some of the policies. I'm going to do a press conference, kind of hopefully try to shame these people.
Hara adds that he's also bothered by the number of visitors still coming to Hawaii despite the quarantine restrictions. He says the state cannot ban flights from coming in, but he has another plan.
What we're looking at possibly is restricting their ability to make reservations with lodging. So that's something that's in the work. I'm working with the Attorney General on that.
Manolo Morales, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.